Plastic cups, straws, cigarette butts, styrofoam, glass bottles, aluminum cans, detergent, dishwasher liquid, chemical byproducts, mining runoff, excrement, human waste, and so on. When not properly disposed, they end up here in our creeks. These waterways turn smelly, murky, and littered with trash. From this creek in Esteban, Nevada, the water and all the pollutants will flow into the San Juan River.
Imagine all the polluted creeks that flow into this river. Imagine all of the waste being accumulated here. Imagine the massive effects of this wild-scale problem.
These include outbreaks of lead poisoning, typhoid fever, cholera, cadmium poisoning, Minamata disease, tuberculosis, and many more. The World Bank reports that in the Philippines, these diseases cause 6,000 premature deaths annually. Economy-wise, fish kills result in the loss of livelihood for many fishermen. The World Bank estimates that poor sanitation costs Philippines 77.8 billion pesos per year.
Hence, we need to treat all this waste before it gets into our waterways and eventually into the open water. In this case, from San Juan River, the water would flow into the Pasig River and eventually into Manila Bay.
Most of Metro Manila is not connected to a sewer line, so water concessionaires offer desludging of septic tanks every 5 years. Meanwhile, sewage in canals are incepted by pipes to be treated.
So, how do treatment plants work? Mr. Mark Malingbayan, Head of Sustainability at Manila Water, explains.
The first stage is we take out the solid wastes. We settle out what can be settled, and then what floats to the top are usually oily grease and other scum. So we skim off the scum, we take out what's under, and what is left is mainly organic pollution, which goes to a tank. It's called an aeration tank, where we supply oxygen to microorganisms that live inside the tank. These microorganisms treat the pollution in the tank as food. So the microorganisms eat the pollution, and then they go fat, and then they multiply, and then they clump together, and then they settle to the bottom, leaving a layer of clean water on top. Before discharging into the environment, we disinfect it with UV rays, chlorine, to remove the microorganisms that can make it stick.
However, the construction of these plants don't come without their challenges.
The biggest problem with expanding wastewater services is the massive capital investment required. We have to build things. People are willing to pay for good water supply service, but not wastewater services. And even if you have the funding to build these facilities, it will cost you a lot of money to operate it. And who is going to pay for that service? We have a principle called polluter pay principle. Whoever generates the pollution must pay the price. In Metro Manila, we have this problem of not having the land on which the sewage treatment plants can be built. In theory, you should be building sewage treatment plants while you are developing an estate. The communities have been populated already, and then we just decide, okay, let's build a sewage treatment plant. So by the time you build a sewage treatment plant, the land on which you are supposed to build is already expensive. We are constrained when it comes to space, so we are forced to choose technologies that are high-tech, that are intense when it comes to energy consumption. Ultimately, it makes the price of water more expensive.
Moreover, water pollution in the Philippines is a problem that needs involvement from every household.
There are also other ways with which you can minimize your impact on the environment by being responsible with what you put in the water that you use. For example, if you need to clean your bathroom, you don't necessarily have to use a lot of chemicals. Why don't you just use baking soda and vinegar? In the Philippines, we still use detergents that have phosphates in it. In other countries, they already banned phosphates because phosphates are nutrients. There are certain class of pollution that can cause eutrophication, fish kills. Try to find products that are more environmentally friendly. Therefore, the quality of your used water or your wastewater is better.
In the end, the solution is in our hands.
We have to work together as one responsible people
To save our waterways.
To save nature.
And ultimately, to save ourselves.